Hello and welcome to Tabletop for One. Today I am doing the unboxing of Clacks, a Discworld board game based on the novel Going Postal by Terry Pratchett. It is designed by Leonard and David Bradshaw. This is the 5th anniversary collector's edition. I have never played this game before in any previous edition. I am looking forward to trying this out now, as this is a cooperative game, but you're going to play solo. A single character solo. And so let's go ahead and check out the back here. And here we go. So it says, play together as a team to win the race across Discworld and prove that the Clacks are here to stay. So your goal is to beat the post office by using the Clacks, a method of lighting towers to send messages across distances. And so this is obviously for 1 to 4 players here, and looking forward to trying it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it up here. And let's check out the manual. Alright. So here it shows the history of Clacks. Now I have never read the book, so I don't know much about it. Just what I've read here. And here's a list of the components. We have the jackards, I think is how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. We have the lamp tiles, transmit markers, various miniatures. We have fault report cards, operator log cards, incident report cards, and the Clacks cards, as well as the alphabet cards here and the main board. Okay. Alright, so here it shows the basic rules and an introduction to objectives here. The alphabet, which you'll see on the tile in a moment. The exchange and tower selector buttons and how that works. Here are more information on playing the jackards, and so those will turn on and off the lamps on the board. That's how those work. And here's how to transmit a letter, and it's going to go into the cooperative game. Here's the layout here. You've got punch cards and random punch cards on these various other cards, the incident report cards and operator log cards. And so it explains how to set this all up. You're going to have 2 cards in front of you, 2 Clacks cards. So you're trying to make the 2 words that they have there, including a space and an end, which I'll show you again on the alphabet card in a moment. There's an easy route and a hard route. Further explains how the game works here, the cooperative game, and explains how you set up for a solo game. It is going to be like the cooperative game. It's just a little bit different because you're playing 1 player. Here's more examples of play. And then it goes on to the competitive game here, which I'm mostly going to skip over because I do not intend to play this competitively. Alright, so there you go. I do have to say I'm not thoroughly impressed with this rulebook. Seeing pages like this where it's a bunch of words and very little pictures, and honestly it doesn't look formatted right. I think that's the right term, because I have a hard time reading this. It goes from normal face fonts to italicized to bold to normal. It's really confusing to my eyes personally. Maybe it's just me, but I don't like the look of this rulebook at all. But hopefully that will not inhibit me from playing the game. So here are the alphabet tiles, and on here it'll show you exactly how to activate a letter on the board using the lamps and having some of them out and some of them on. Alright, and then here's the one for the space and the one for the end. So you need to activate those 2. You're going to be activating a total of 12 towers. Alright, and here's the game board. It's a smaller size game board. So nice size there. And here it shows the starting point here that you can see, with 2 different tracks, the easy track going this way and the hard track going this way. being that the hard track has less steps for the post office to get to the end. The easy track has more. And these are the towers that you're going to put on the board as you complete letters. Okay? Looks fairly good. Alright, we have a couple punch boards here with the various jackards. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know in the comments. Here's a cloth bag, which will hold the jackered tiles. Here are 4 meeples of different player colors for the competitive play. Here are the lamp tiles. They're nice wooden tiles. You got the dark side and the light side, so you'll be flipping these over during play. They're nice and thick, so it'll be easy to grasp and flip over. Here are the transmit tokens, or cubes there. And then we have the miniatures here. So we have the post office miniature here. We have a bunch of the towers. And then there's a dwarf one in here. And they all look pretty good. I mean, it doesn't feel like that great of quality of plastic, but they look good for the board. Here's a timer. I'm assuming that's for competitive play. And then we have the cards here. Alright, so we have incident report cards here. These are kind of stuck together. It's just the finish. It's almost like a double linen finish or something. Or it was a linen finish and then it got coated in something. It's got some foil back on there, so that's kind of cool. So the incident reports, the operation logs, the maintenance reports. These are all, I'm assuming, kind of event cards because it limits the players and does various things. So I'm not sure how those come into play in the solo mode. But here are some of the Clacks cards. So you have these words. Once again, you'll have 2 words side by side that you'll have to complete, and including the space in the end. So we have Adora, Ahmed, Brick, Groat, Magic, Quote, Scone, Theta, Turvy, Eureka. Alright. And there we go. So that is the unboxing of Clacks, a Discworld board game. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this game, if you've played the older versions or this newer version. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the game. Please like this video and subscribe to the content if you like what you see here. And I thank you very much for watching Tabletop for One, and have a great night.